Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to Kamdhenu Limited Q3 and 9 months FY23 earnings conference call. This conference call may contain forward-looking statements about the company which are based on the beliefs, opinions and expectations of the company as on date of this call. These statements are not the guarantees of future performance and involve risks and uncertainties that are difficult to predict. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during this conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Satish Agarwal, Chairman and Managing Director of Kamdhenu Limited. Thank you and over to you, Mr. Agarwal.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to everyone present on the call. Along with me, I have Mr. Harish Agarwal, Chief Financial Officer and Strategic Growth Advisors, our Investor Relations Advisors. We have uploaded our result and investor presentation exchanges Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible. Go ahead.
We have uploaded our result and investor presentation for the quarter on the stock exchanges and company's website. Hope everyone had a chance to go through the same. Few days ago, on 24 January 23, Kamdhenu Ventures Limited, the holding company of Kamdhenu Color and Coatings Limited, that is the paint business, got listed on BSE and NSE. This demerger shall enable better management focus, operational flexibility and allow businesses to independently pursue growth plans. This shall further enable both companies to raise necessary funds, find strategic investors and employ specialized manpower for each businesses and thereby create a platform to pursue next level of growth. Coming to the steel business, we have delivered strong growth in Q3 and 9 months of financial year 2023. Despite high fluctuations in commodity prices, our company has reported a revenue growth of 23% year-on-year basis to rupees 183 crore for Q3 FY23. For 9 months FY23, revenue stood at 565 crore, delivering a growth of 36% year-on-year basis. The TMT steel demand continues to grow, driven by factors such as rise in demand for low-cost reinforcement bars and surge in construction projects, increase in government support for steel and coal production, and advantages offered by TMT steel bar over torsional bars in augmenting the growth of the TMT steel bar industry, which is likely to increase significantly in the coming decade. Having a differentiated model of franchisees help us scale efficiently and ensure maximization of return with minimal investment. Our presence and brand recall in the market with 38 lakh metric ton capacity through franchisee model places us in a sweet spot. We are looking forward towards expansion to propel further growth. With the current demand, we expect to achieve a brand sales turnover of 20,000 crore by FY23. Going forward, we can confidently say that the industry and our company will see a brighter future as infrastructure plays a crucial role in growth of the infrastructure. We will continue to focus on innovation and technology from a sustainability viewpoint. For the quarter, our franchisee volumes as well as volumes from our facilities grew by 25% on year-on-year basis. Our company constantly monitors their research and development division and the ongoing process. Our company has further enhanced its capabilities by adapting new technologies like converting steel commodity into a high yield strength weldable TMT steel bars to be 4% lesser in weight and 20% stronger than other normal TMT steel bars. Going ahead, we are focused on increasing our annual capacity through franchisee route from 38 lakh metric tons to 50 lakh metric tons over the period of 2 years. To conclude, our company holds a strong market share in the organized retail segment of our steel plant. Pan-India presence with a 8,500 plus steel dealers spread across India shall enable us to reach the remotest area. We wish to align the brand as a brand of the people's choice. We are eager to enter our next chapter of evolution with the demerger being effective. We are well set on the path to achieve a growth trajectory going ahead. With this, I would hand over the call to our Group CFO, Mr. Harish Agarwal, for the financial. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. I will take you all through the financials for Q3 9-month FY23. Our steel volume from franchisee route have stood at 7.65 lakh metric ton in Q3 FY23 as compared to 6.1 lakh metric ton in Q3 FY22, a year-on-year growth of 25%. For 9-month FY23, steel volume grew by 22% to 21.77 lakh metric ton. Our TMT volume from own facility stood at 26,936 MT in Q3 FY23 as compared to 21,512 lakh metric ton in Q3 FY22, year-on-year growth of 25%. For 9-month FY23, TMT volume grew by 23% to 78,150 MT. Total brand sales turnover for Q3 FY23 stood at rupees 5,295 crore as compared to 3,973 crore in Q3 FY22, a growth of 33% year-on-year basis. For 9-month FY23, total brand turnover grew by 38% year-on-year basis to 15,520 crores. Royalty income through franchisee stood at rupees 30 crore in Q3 FY23 as compared to 23.2 crore in Q3 FY22, a growth of 29% year-on-year basis. For 9-month FY23, it grew by 24.5% to 83.7 crores. Revenue from own facility was up by 29% to 147.3 crore in Q3 FY23 as compared to 113.8 crore in Q3 FY22. For 9 months FY23, it grew by 39% to 455.7 crores. Total revenue stood at rupees 183 crore for Q3 FY23 as compared to 149 crore for Q3 FY22, a growth of 23% year-on-year basis. For 9 months FY23, it grew by 36% year-on-year basis to 565.2 crores. Our EBITDA stood at rupees 17.1 crore in Q3 FY23 as compared to 10.7 crore in Q3 FY22, a growth of 60% year-on-year basis. For 9 months FY23, it grew by 26% to 44.8 crores. Profit before tax stood at 16.1 crore for Q3 FY23 as against 8.9 crore in Q3 FY22, a growth of 80%. For 9 months FY23, it stood at 40.5 crore in a growth of 25% year-on-year basis. Profit after tax stood at 12 crore for Q3 FY23 as against 6.6 crore in Q3 FY22, a growth of 83%. And for 9 months FY23, it stood at 30.3 crores, a growth of 19% year-on-year basis. ROE stood at 26% and ROCE stood at 35% on annualized basis. Our debt equity ratio is at 0.05 as on 31st December 2022. With this, I would like to open the floor for question and answers.
Thank you very much. We'll now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and one on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and two. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Rahul Shah, individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Good numbers there. Just wanted to have your outlook for the revenue growth and EBITDA margins for the next quarter as well as the next financial year. Any views on how you plan to just keep improving and other factors that would help? Thank you.
In fact, we are looking for a better results quarter by quarter. If you can see the trend of last 3 quarters, the results are in the upward trend, and we are hopeful that the result would be in the same manner. And it would be in the, you will see in the coming future that the results are better than the past.
Okay. So you're saying that you'll be moving forward in the same lines as previous quarter or previous year, so to say?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, you may press star and one to ask a question. Next question is from the line of Aksh Mehta from Caprice Investments. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Thanks for the opportunity.
Mr. Mehta, you're not audible. May I request you to speak through the handset, please? Hello, Akash, can you hear us?
Yeah, is it better now?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for the opportunity. And I had 2 primary questions. Firstly, on the franchisee network that you were guiding towards expanding. So how are we planning to do that?
In fact, we are giving opportunity to the existing unit to increase their capacity, and if there is limitation in any of the franchisee in any particular region, then we are looking for a new franchisee unit.
Okay. And in terms of the branding and promotion expenses, could you just give those numbers for Q3 and 9 months, FY23?
Yeah, in the 9 months, we have spent around 38 crore on the branding and marketing expenditure. And in this quarter, we have 13 crore expenditure.
13 crores, okay. And just a follow-up on that, what do you expect that to be in 24 and 25?
For branding expenses?
Yes.
Yeah, it would be on the increased way. And in this quarter, it would be 50 plus. In this financial year, FY23, it would be 50 crore plus expenditure on the branding and marketing. And by 24 or 25, we have a plan of aggressive branding. So we have also planning to raise certain funds, which is in the pipeline, and our application is pending before the stock exchanges and SEBI for in-principle approval. So we have the plan for aggressive branding also. So right now, it is very difficult to say that how much amount is to be allocated on the branding, but we have aggressive plan.
Okay, fine, that helps. Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, you may press star and one to ask a question. Next question is from the line of Priyanka Singh from Atidan Securities.
Hold वर ठेवला आहे.
The line for the participant was on hold. We move on to the next participant. Next question is from the line of Ashay Jain from Jain Capital. Please go ahead. Mr. Jain, may I request you to unmute your line from your side and go ahead with your question, please?
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Okay. Yeah, I have a couple of questions. Firstly, with this major push in the infrastructure projects in the country, how are you planning to meet the increasing demands for steel?
You see, as you will go through our presentation, we are already on this work, and we have a planning of increasing the installed capacity from 38 lakh ton to 50 lakh ton in next 2 years. Already we are working on it through franchisee route, and in most of the franchisees, the capacity expansion work is in progress. And as per the demand of the market, we hope the result of this budget will definitely increase the demand of steel products, and for that we are just gearing up, and already we are installing the capacity as per the requirement, and hope we will be able to complete the demand in the next 1 year or 2 years.
Understood. That's helpful. So, secondly, sir, any new products that you're planning to launch in the next few months?
Yes, the R&D on TMT bar is a continuous effort from Kamdhenu. We have launched so many products during last 10 years, and some products are already under R&D process, and let us hope in the coming financial year, we will launch at least one new product for the benefit of the community and for the benefit of the society.
Understood. That's all from my side. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. Next question is from the line of Prachi Sharma from Ace Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Good morning. I just have 2 questions. Firstly, our royalty income grew by, 29% year-on-year in Q3 and by 25% in 9 months. Could you tell the amount of royalty our company charged per ton? And secondly, in our steel business, revenues from our own facilities were up 29% in Q3 and 39% in 9 months. So, sir, was this growth driven by volumes or was it on account of higher realization?
Yeah, ma'am. First, I would like to answer the franchisee rate of royalty. The 9-month average royalty is 392 rupees per metric ton, and it was 385 rupees in the last year of same period of 9 months. So it has been slightly increased. And the other is what is the volume growth or the price growth in the last quarter or 9 months. So the average price of this quarter is 64,516 rupees, and it was in Q3 of the last year 62,423 rupees. If you take the average of 9 months, then the average 9 months is for the current 9 months 68,779 rupees per metric ton against 60,709 rupees per metric ton. So there is an increase in the pricing, and if you see the quantity, this year for 9 months quantity is 78,150 MT as against 63,619 metric ton. So there is a growth of volume and also in the price. It is a combination of both.
Okay, sir. So this was very much helpful. That's all from my end. Thank you and all the best.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. Next question is from the line of Anup Shah from Srinath Securities. Please go ahead.
Hello, thank you. So can you help us understand the current utilization levels at our steel plant?
That is around 85%.
Okay. And if you can throw some light on the demand scenario for the steel products.
Yeah, there is a demand. That is why we are creating premium on the on the best local brand. So there is a demand of Kamdhenu product. You can see in the turnover also that it has been increased in terms of quantity of the franchisee unit as well as our own manufacturing. In the franchisee unit, we have achieved the sales turnover of 21.77 lakh metric ton as against 17.78 lakh metric ton, that is growth of around 25%. So there is a demand of Kamdhenu product.
Okay. And how has been the change in the prices of raw materials?
In fact, in the steel industry, prices of raw material and finished product move in the same direction. If the prices of TMT bar increase, then the prices of ingot and billet also increased. So it is in the same direction. The profitability impact only on the stock element.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and one to ask a question. Next question is from the line of Karan Mehra from Mehta Investments. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. So most of my questions are answered. I just have one question. So what would be the revenues and PAT guidance for FY24 and 25?
In fact, we are seeking a growth of 25% in our own plant as well as in the franchisee network. In FY23, we have a plan of around 28 lakh metric ton from the franchisee, and in the next year, we are targeting 36 lakh metric ton. From our own plant, we have the limitation of our own plant that the capacity is 1,20,000 metric ton. So around 95% capacity we shall be able to achieve in FY24. And the price, and it will be multiplied by the price which may vary from 60,000, 65,000, 70,000. Then the turnover will depend on that price, prevailing price at that time.
Okay, sir. Sir, thanks. Thanks. I will come back in the queue for further questions.
Right.
Thank you. Next question is from the line of Deep Goyal from Davis Index. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. Thanks for the opportunity. I just want to know, you just mentioned that your capacity utilization is 85%. So is it for the franchisee unit or own unit?
This is for own unit.
And what about franchisee unit? How much?
It would be around 70%.
Sorry?
It would be around 70%. 70%.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Participants, you may press star and one to ask a question. Next question is from the line of Virat Shah from Shah Investment Consultants. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. As one of our previous participants asked about TMT bars, just wanted to know who are our major competitors for TMT bars and what is our competitive advantages in that?
In fact, at the national level, we are competing in the retail segment with the Tata Steel. Because Tata Steel has the retail network and we are having the retail network, we are selling our 90% product in the retail market, Tier 2, Tier 3. So we are directly competing with Tata Steel, if you say at the national level, but at the regional level, there are so many local brands. In Raipur, you can see Goel TMT, in West Bengal, some other one, and in Punjab, you may find Amba. So locally, we are competing with the local brands, but at national level, we are competing with the Tata Steel.
Okay. And what is the advantage of competitive advantage, I think so?
Yes, we have the competitive advantage because we have the decentralized production base. We have unit in each and every state, so we can supply X quantity within a time of 24 hours. So which nobody can supply the X quantity in 24 hours. So we have the advantage of availability of product at decentralized locations.
Okay, that was helpful. And another question was regarding the steel business. We have announced a funded of 70 crores. So where we are deploying that and what are our plans on that? Can you throw some colors on that?
Can you repeat the question?
So it was regarding the steel business. We have announced the 70 crores fundraise. So what are our plans in the steel business? You can throw some colors on that.
Yes. We have already mentioned the object of the issue, why we are raising this fund. In fact, we are redefining our franchisee business association model, number one. Number two, we have aggressive plan on branding. We are also repaying certain bank borrowings, and we need some other corporate purposes like investment in some in the R&D and the plant. So it has been clearly mentioned in our object clause of the request letter given to the stock exchange and also available on the website.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. A reminder to all the participants, you may press star and 1 to ask the question. Next question is from the line of Parth Vasani from KK Advisors. Please go ahead.
Hi. Good afternoon, sir, and thank you for the opportunity. I had a couple of questions. I know the demerger is done, but can you tell us how is the demand for paints currently, and also how has been the trend in prices for raw materials for paints?
You are asking for the paint business?
Yes.
I think you have gone through the results of Kamdhenu as well as so many other paint companies. Definitely there was the price escalation for the raw material prices, and particularly the sales volume are not much increased of any company, and margins pressure is there. But during this Q3 results, and hopefully in Q4, being the financial year closing and March targets, we hope the volumes we will achieve the targets. And let us see, because if Asian or other big companies are not increasing the prices, then nobody can increase the price earlier to that. And ultimately, the raw material prices means a lot for paint business. And right now, the raw material prices are almost stable. And let us hope the Q4 should be good enough.
Okay, got it. And another one also on the paints. You have mentioned the 1,000 crore revenue by FY28 for paints. So how do we plan to achieve it, and are we planning any fund infusion there?
Yes, already we have given the mandate to EY. They are on the job. They have prepared the IM, and once the market is stable, we will look for the investment through strategic investor or any other strategy. And once we infuse the funds of at least 200 rupees for one new unit and other activities for aggressive marketing and branding exercise, we have a aggressive target of 1,000 crore by 28. But that totally depends on at what time we get the funds through strategic investor, and accordingly the future will be planned.
Okay, sir. Got it. So, thank you. That will be it from my side. Thank you for the detailed answer.
Thank you very much. As there are no further questions, I now hand the conference over to the management for closing comments.
I take this opportunity to thank you everyone for joining on the call. I hope we have been able to address all your queries. For any further information, kindly get in touch with me or SG, our investor relation advisor. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Kamdhenu Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us. You may now disconnect your lines. Thank you.